You teach Zumba.
Zumba fitness, yes.
Zumba fitness. Now, I had to ask Michelle what that was. I think she's attended a couple of the classes.
Okay.
So what exactly is Zumba fitness?
So it's a fitness dance class where it's incorporating salsa moves, Latin moves, hip-hop.
Excellent. Sort of something that Craig Revel Horwood would watch and give you an 8.
Yes, possibly a 10.
Or a 7.
10. 10.
Understood. You been to Zumba? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Do you do any of the Christmas Zumba moves?
No.
Oh.
Not at all? Not even for Christmas?
Maybe later.
Not even if I've been very nice this year?
Maybe after a sherry.
Just the one. Just the one little Zumba move. Can you do one?
One.
Little Zumba.
A wiggle. Everyone loves a wiggle. There you go.
Well, I don't think it's fair, because men can attend Zumba as well, am I right?
Absolutely.
What's your favourite Zumba move, Pete? Could you show me a little Zumba move? He needs to get about a bit. The problem is, at the moment, he's a bit anaerobic. It's all muscles, you see.
Well, if we could see the muscles as well, you could kind of have a little flex and a... That's it. There we go.
It's not that hard.
In there somewhere.
My Christmases have all come at once.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Now, he didn't just attend in an ordinary outfit to do Zumba,
No,
whatever that may be. What was he wearing?
Some kind of 80s get-up, so some headbands, a very nice tutu, bit of lycra, maybe some tight leggings and...
You were in a tutu, sir?
Oh, no, I wasn't wearing a tutu, no. I'm not that crazy. I was wearing pink hot pants.
Ah, OK.
And the two of you got talking, correct?
We did, yeah.
And as a result of that, Amy, in addition to your work as a Zumba instructor, what else do you do?
I help Sammy and I am his Christmas elf.
Exactly so. And in fact, last year you were employed by Sammy, correct?
I was, yes.
Let me ask you, Sammy, what did you employ her to do?
I employed Amy to be one of my elves at a Christmas light switch on.
So Sam said to me he had a couple of gigs coming up in December time at the schools where he needed his elf to be there to help out. So I agreed, and that was the plan.
Just to be clear, how much were you going to be paid for those 2 appearances?
So it was £400 for each school, so £800 in total.
Now, at some point, there's no dispute that you promised her that sum. Did you sign any agreement or anything of that kind?
Yep, contract.
This was signed on the 20th of August 2018.
Yeah.
Now, at some point, Sammy notified you that there was a problem. When did he notify you there was a problem?
He told me about the show not being, about 4 weeks ago.
What did he tell you the problem was?
That the school couldn't afford us.
He's cancelled with you. The contract wasn't due to be performed for some time.
Yeah.
What are you claiming for, madam?
Claiming for loss of earnings because I had to cancel my work so that I could go with Sam and perform.
Now, in terms of the work that you had to cancel, there are 2 sums. The first sum is for the lost Zumba classes, correct? How much did you lose as a result of not being able to do those Zumba classes?
So £30 for one and £45 for the other.
Now, it's some time until this performance was due to take place. Why can't you book those classes back in again?
Because I've already promised someone else to cover my class, so they've then booked themselves to work.
That's £75.
Yeah.
You're also, as I understand it, you've lost work as a hairdresser as well.
Yes.
Well, but it's coming up to Christmas. I presume that you can fill that work between now and then. It's busy season. You're a very good hairdresser. Why can't you find those clients?
I am, but we're limited in space in our salon to how many people can work on certain days. So I gave up them days, therefore someone else has taken my slot.
The total you're claiming is for £800, madam.
Yes.
Now, where in this contract, and do find it, because I have to say I may have overlooked it, does it make clear that you're entitled to the full sum even if the event is cancelled?
It doesn't say I'm entitled to the full sum, but there is...
What's the clause that you rely on? You've got a signed contract there, you're making a submission against an entertainer and Santa. What clause do you rely upon?
There's nothing here to say that if he cancels, I will be paid, and there's nothing on here. But, yeah, I've got messages on our Facebook from where we've spoken, and the money that I'm missing out from is not only from not doing the show with Sam, I'm not earning while I'm at work because I can't work because I promised Sam, so...
So your total application is for the total contract price, which is how much?
800.
Why do you not owe her that money, sir?
As you said, I feel that she could get work. She's got plenty of time to find work. And the venue changed the format, not I.
Understood. Because it's agreed between the two of you that as long as they give you reasonable notice, that, sadly, you have to accept that loss and do what you can to recover it elsewhere, correct?
Correct.
Understood. Now, Sammy, you are an excellent children's entertainer and a very decent Santa Claus. What's more, I have to tell you, and this is a Christmas compliment to you, you are also a very sensible business person. And you're a very sensible business person because you wrote a very clear written contract with Amy, which I have to tell you, in this sort of case, I very rarely see. And that's to your credit, sir. Amy, you were employed by Sammy, and you agreed to a contract. You agreed to that contract, you read it. It didn't give any clear indication of when he had to give you notice if there was cancellation. Consequently, I have to apply my mind to what was fair and reasonable. It seems to me, in the circumstances here, that he's given you more than sufficient notice for you now to go and mitigate your loss. That being said, when you signed up to this contract, it's quite clear that you turned down work which you cannot now recover. The only work now you can't recover are the Zumba classes. You tell me that in total you've lost £75. I'm prepared to award you that £75. That's the award of this court. For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.